spirit is more of a high vibration, they use electronics to communicate. So a lot of times things will start glitching. Like last night, actually all yesterday, all freaking day long, everything was glitching no matter who I was on with. And it would happen at the weirdest times. And so paying attention to that, lights in your house going on and off, or you're like, I remember turning that off, and every time you come home, it's on. It's more than likely spirit or your loved one trying to get your attention. And it's not to be afraid of. It's more like they're just saying, hey, I'm here. Like, hi, I just want to say hi to let you know that you're not alone. You're okay. They're not here to spook us. So some other things we can see, we can ask for signs and see images in clouds, which I mean, this is all about also being like childlike, going back into your childlike nature in ways, because you want to play, you want to explore, you want to allow your additional senses to kind of open when you do ask, even if you're not, again, a psychic medium. Ask and say, oh, I know they're going to bring me something good. And it'll come in the lyrics of a song on the radio that you haven't heard. Like, you've not heard the song in so long, and the lyrics are like perfect to what you're going through, right? And you kind of get chills, or you just have a knowing. Another thing that we don't talk about a lot is like books flying off the shelves. Has anyone?
Oh, I've never had that happen.
Has anyone had that experience?
I haven't.
So I have had this, and my family has had this well before we knew that I was a psychic medium, or well before I came into it. And I have like a quick little story. So my parents, when they were first married, before my brother and I were born, they moved into this cute little, like, new little house. And, you know, they're getting everything how they would like it. And they have this mantle with a bookshelf, and it had bookends, and like, I don't know, maybe 5 books, maybe max 5 books. And the Bible was one of them in there. We grew up Catholic. Oh, I had things fly up the shelves behind me at Kohl's yesterday. Yes, that's spirit trying to get your attention. So, and you've got to pay attention to what's going on in your life and when it happens, and how you, like, that's how you know what they're trying to get your attention with. But so this is just, for instance, this was a time where you had people coming and knocking at your doors trying to sell vacuum cleaners. Okay. So they had this guy come, and my parents talked to everyone. So they let him in, and he started telling them all about, like, it was the Church of Philadelphia, and only 500 people were being saved at the time. And they're just like entertaining it, you know, they're just like, whatever, dude, you know, but being kind to him. All of a sudden, from across the room, the Bible flipped out onto the floor.
Oh, I'm giving me chills.
And my mom went and picked it up, and she's like, and the guy was like, oh, the devil's in this house. And my mom goes, if the devil's in this house, you brought him here. So she puts the Bible back in between the other ones with these heavy bookends. And they're so, like, eventually they actually bought a vacuum cleaner. But anyway, so he's talking and just saying, actually trying to get them into the church, and it flips off again in the middle of the conversation. And that's when they were like, you've got to, it's time to leave. Like, this is not okay. But, and then in the same breath, they bought a vacuum. So I don't know what that's all about.
You must have been a good salesman. That's all I can say.
For them, it was more, it was actually really comforting, because my mom felt it was her dad, like, just letting them know, hey, you know, we've got your back. We are around. And not that they read the Bible all the time or went to church all the time or believed in it. It was more of a spiritual knowing that what he's saying was not okay. And, you know, they didn't need to have this in their home.
Wow. What a story. I love that. So